We don't have to live with grotesque wealth that doesn't pay taxes and desperate poverty on the other hand. We don't have to treat our vulnerable people, sick and disabled, to humiliate them, to starve them, to give them a choice of staying warm or going hungry. We don't force them into food banks. This government has used hunger as a weapon. And if you are poor, they say your poverty is your own fault. Another simple truth that Jeremy and John and the others say is that we can build houses for everyone. We don't have to build penthouses that stay empty as investments while others are forced into unsafe towers. And listening to Matt, who spoke with such eloquence and power, I had to think there are two moralities here. There's the morality in this field, there's a morality of people here of solidarity and mutual support and care for each other, and there's the morality of the other side, which is greed, which is selfishness, which is gated communities, and they're quite different. Our morality will triumph in the end. Another simple truth, a simple truth. We can take care of each other's health without people making a profit from it. We don't need Richard Branson to get another private island in the Caribbean for us to cure our sick. And we can invest in real jobs that are secure, that are not bogus self-employed, where people don't wait for a phone call last minute at night to see if they got a shift next day. We can invest in real jobs, making things people really need, and give workers the security of a wage that will sustain a family, where they can have a house. That security with jobs, that's fundamental to Labour's programme. And another simple truth, a simple truth. We can educate our children without giving them a lifetime's burden of debt. Well, all this is possible, but we're not there yet, not by a long chalk. We're going to need the fighting spirit of people here, and fighting spirit shown by the brave people who have kept the, it's been mentioned already, the Orgreave campaign for truth and justice. That must carry on and succeed, and I'd like to link that with the Ricky Tomlinson's campaign to clear his name in the Shrewsbury pickets.
Come on.
Rick is a good long-time friend and comrade, and I know he needs our strength to get that wrong righted. So, for the Shrewsbury pickets. And also we need the fighting spirit of people here, the teaching assistants of Durham, who waged a wonderful campaign. And they need a settlement where no one loses wages or conditions or jobs. And I'd like to tell you about the fighting spirit of some people from my union, BECTU, the Film Workers Union, the Picture House workers in London and elsewhere, who are fighting for a living wage and trade union rights. And they've had 3 of their union reps sacked. So they need your strength and your solidarity too, the Picture House workers of London. And one struggle that really brings cheer to us all, and that's a story I heard only yesterday, and that's in Sheffield, where the job centre is being closed, or should be closed, intended to be closed by the Department of Work and Pensions. The job centre staff are going on strike, not for their own jobs, but in solidarity with the people who need that service. Now that's our morality. And I'm only sorry that Ian Duncan Smith is not there when they win, because win they will. Well, the long dark night that began with Thatcher in 79 may be coming to an end. Let's hope. Her attacks on the working class, her laws against trade unions, and everything that followed, the viciousness of the miners' strike, that memory may be come to an end, and with it, the memory that followed of Blair and his privatisation and his illegal war. That is coming to an end. But the closer we get to power, make no mistake, the more vicious the attacks will get, and the stronger we will need to be. If we think we've been under attack, we ain't seen nothing yet. And let's remember the dirty tricks that they played in the past, things that were said about the great people who have led our movement, like Tony Benn and Arthur Scargill and others, the lies that were told about them. There will be lies, there will be dirty tricks, and we've got to stay strong. And for that we need a united movement. And now I want to be contentious on this day of unity. We need representatives in Parliament who are committed to this programme and will not work against it. And we need an injection of democracy, because most people in trade unions have to be elected. And I think it's perfectly democratic that when members have served a particular time in Parliament, then they have to be reaffirmed or reconfirmed by their members. Because we cannot have the disgusting attacks that went on against Jeremy in the last Parliament. And let's have an extension of democracy throughout the whole party. The organisation, the governing body, that should all be elected by the members overwhelmingly. And further, we need union leaders, and I'm not speaking about anyone here, we need union leaders who will not only talk left, but act left.